Hello, and welcome back to another hoop trick encyclopedia lesson. Today we're going to be learning about chest hooping. So chest hooping looks a little something like this. And essentially the hoop is just traveling across the inside of the arm, the top of the chest, all the way across the other arm and into the opposite hand. Okay, so this is a really fun trick. And you can do a lot of different stuff with it. So chest hooping can be a little frustrating in the beginning because you may hit yourself in the head a few times. The hoop may roll and just completely miss the chest and go down or up. And just know that it takes practice, and it's about finding that balance beam line across the arms, across the chest, all the way into the hands. Okay, so the longer that your arms can be, the more open that your chest is, the easier that this trick is gonna be. Now, if you notice that the hoop is kind of moving bumpily across the chest, your shoulders may be rounded too far forward, right? Because if you can see that here, if that's my chest roll, then the hoop is gonna have a hard time moving smoothly across the heart space. So if that's the case, you can stop the video, stretch out the chest a little bit more, the shoulders, do something that's gonna help open up this area, okay? So now that you're back, to start chest roll, you really wanna build some momentum in the hoop first, and you just let the hoop move back and forth, back and forth. I'm gripping it right in between the thumb and the index finger, and I'm using the nooks of my hands to counterbalance the hoop back and forth. So it's hitting right here and right here, forward and back, forward and back, just building momentum. Once you've built a little momentum, you'll lift the hoop up, flip the palm. So as you see, that's a little bit of a fast motion. I let the hoop get all the way extended, flip the palm. That's why you need the momentum. And now that it's here, all you have to do is lift the arm up and then guide the hoop across the chest. So maybe the first few times you guide it slowly across just to feel where it's supposed to go, right? So just guide it side to side and feel where it's supposed to be at on the chest and the arms. That's gonna be very helpful for developing the body awareness to be able to do this trick smoothly. Okay, the second element to this trick is you have to lean back slightly. You have to create openness here, and you don't want gravity to work against the hoop. So if you're standing up completely straight and you try to do this trick, the hoop is not gonna be able to get in this vertical plane, and then gravity is gonna pull the hoop down. So you need the hoop to be in a vertical plane. So by doing that, I'm gonna have you squeeze the glutes, protect the low back, press the hips forward, micro bend at the knees, and lift the chest up. So you may even start with just doing that. That could be part of your stretching for this trick. And use the hands for support here. You could even have the palms facing down or fingers pointing up to get a little bit more of a stretch in the upper shoulder. Right? So do that a little bit first, because that's gonna be the stance that you need for this trick, right? So chest roll is a very complex trick. There's a lot of different layers to it, and we have to build upon those layers. So in the beginning, your chest roll practice may just be opening up here and then guiding the hoop across the chest in a way where you can feel the hoop exactly where it needs to be and build that body awareness. Now, once you've done that a little bit, or if you want to just progress on to the next part because you think that you want to give it a try and you think you're ready, that's great. Then the next aspect of the trick is to just let the momentum take over, find your line, open up across the chest, and then let the hoop travel across the body. So obviously you may drop the hoop as I just expressed there. Sometimes it works out perfect and you can catch it in the other hand just great. Another fun trick that you can do here with chest roll, once you get really moving and grooving with it, is a little pop. So I didn't do a big pop because the ceiling's kind of low in here, but as you can see, you just give, as soon as the hoop gets to the palm, you just give it a little pop, and then it flips up in space, so you can grab it and move to hand hooping. So once again, to start with chest hooping, you really want to create that foundation in the upper chest. You want to be able to stand tall, squeeze the glutes, bend at the knees, drive down through the heels, press the hips forward, lift up through the chest and the heart space, and then extend the arms out. And once you're comfortable doing this shape, then you're ready to start doing the chest roll. If you cannot make this shape with your body, then you need to stop trying to practice chest roll and keep practicing just that openness in the heart space and the arms, and that muscle awareness and control in the glutes to protect the low back. Because if you don't squeeze the glutes, and if you don't micro bend at the knees, then now you're hyperextending and you're pouring all this weight down into the low back, and oh my gosh, that's gonna hurt so bad. You do not wanna do that. So take it from me, I did it the wrong way for many years. You don't wanna do it that way. Build your foundation and then put all of the pieces together. All of the pieces together, right? Okay, so that's all for today's lesson, and keep practicing for 10 minutes a day. Don't forget about the other tricks that you've learned so far. Keep practicing and smoothing those out. Eventually, if you're not already doing it, you're gonna be piecing together combos, and it's gonna feel so effortless and easy and just an extension of your body. So, all right, I will see you on the next lesson.